trying to get y'all something different with me here. Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Married at First Sight, Season 3. Season 11, episode. It's hot as hell in here. Let me tell you something. It's 75 degrees or 73 degrees here. Global warming, I know. But I'd asked the lady, I was like, yo, you want to turn off the heat? And she was like, no, let's turn it down to 77. And I was like, ma'am. Anyway. No, but in all seriousness, it's been fine living here. You're like, where the hell do you live? Anyway, sorry. You like my shirt? Thick thighs, thin patience. It's true. Anyway. So I watched this 1.5-hour show. I didn't talk about everything or I didn't even write down everything because after 1 hour and 3, I was like, man, come on. So Brett and Olivia, why were they on there? They had to tell their friends that they weren't together anymore. Brett says that it is completely over. While Olivia says that, if Brett was like, let's give it another shot on decision day, she would listen to him. I don't know. Brett's friend was saying, it's not shocking that it didn't work out. Brett is a lot to handle sometimes. He's very stuck in his ways. And I'd hoped that this experience would give him a little bit more empathy because there have been times in our friendship group where Brett has done something that is a little bit annoying. And, when confronted with that, he just be like, and that's a little annoying. But anyway, we won't be seeing none of them no more. I guess we'll see them next episode, but who really cares? Amani and Woody. Now, is there stuff that I need to talk about with Amani and Woody? Not really. They're good. They're great. Woody is happy. Amani is happy. Amani's hair. Oh my gosh, her hair. Her hair. I even love it so much. I'm sorry. They're fine, The only thing that I have to say is you tried it, TLC. You tried it, Lifetime. You really tried it. They had that little disagreement about, how he would feel if she said no on decision day. And she was like, this is really giving me some pause the day before decision day. But then they showed them the next morning and they had on different clothes. So it's like, what is the truth? What is the truth? What is the truth? What is the truth? Like, come on, I'm very confused. Same with Karen and Miles. They was talking, she had on that red, then she had on a hoodie. And I was like, what is the truth? Karen, do you be sleeping with your hair out? You and Amani, or do y'all take your bonnets off? Because let me tell you something. I wouldn't be taking my bonnet off. You gonna see me in my bonnet. I'm not about to be sleeping on these. What? Are you crazy? Anyway, I'm sorry. That's not. The only thing Amani said that she would have a little bit of hesitation with is the fact that, sometimes she be talking and it seemed like Woody don't really be like listening to her. And then Woody's grandmother said, you need to listen, okay? You need to pay attention. Sometimes, that men don't be paying attention. And, you need to listen and hear what she says. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Karen and Miles. I wish that Miles would say some of the stuff that he says to his friends to Karen. When he was talking to his friend, and he was like, you know, that'd be really getting on my nerves when she like, you're masculine. Oh, I want a more masculine me. You know. And he was like, man, that'd be getting on my nerves, because, you know, I want somebody who's more intimate. I want somebody who's not going to sit on the edge of the couch when it's closed on the couch because you don't want to sit next to me. Girl, like, what? I'd like for him to say more of that, because I think that is... I don't know. I said I think, so I'm glad I said that. I think that would be more of what Karen would want from a partner, you know, someone to take the lead and to put her in her place. What does that mean, to put somebody in their place sometimes, respectfully? Like, you know, hey, chill out, like that, I guess. But anyway, I think that if Miles would have been as forthcoming as he was with his friend and with Woody about, you know, how certain things made him feel, then I think Karen wouldn't continue to say, you know, she wants a man that's really masculine, that, you know, leads and does this and does that, because, you know, her view of masculinity is a little bit skewed. Because I don't know, I've been looking at Miles. Miles is a little good looking. I will say so myself. You know, none of them are, well, one of them ain't hidden, but I ain't gonna say who ain't hidden. But yeah, who do you think, well, I'm sure you all probably know who I think is cute on this show, which is crazy because I've never thought that any of the men on any of these seasons of Married at First Sight were cute, but they really struck out with this one. 4 out of 5 of the men are okay, you know. 4 out of 5 ain't bad. That's a B, okay? That's a B. And let me tell you something. If I get a B on my assignment that I turned in at 8 o'clock, then that's all that matters. Because let me tell you something. I know y'all did not come here for this. But let me tell you something. When I tell you I was struggling, it was struggle city, homie. It was struggle city. I turned in those other assignments. I got a B on my one assignment, A on my one assignment, A on my other assignment after I redid it, which was great because I got a D or F on the assignment before. But then I redid it and got an A. But let me tell you something, big homie. When I tell you I was struggling, I ain't know what was going on. But now we're in a new week. Things are going to be better, and I'm, you know, amazing, and we're going to barbecue on Saturday, so that's great. Anyway, I'm sorry you did not come here for that. Her friends come over. I don't know, I'm not going to say her one friend is a little, I'm not, because I don't know that woman, but I am going to say, I'm not going to say it, but he says, you know, after they have their little discussion, and she says how she wants this masculine man, and where she trusts him to lead them, and, you know, always have a plan and always have this. And I'm like, to always have a plan, that's a little bit ridiculous. You know, he may be the head of the household, but he ain't no miracle worker. Homeboy can't just, you know, automatically know what to do and always have a plan and always know exactly what the correct steps are to take. And if he doesn't have that, would that be considered non-masculine or not masculine enough for you? I did like that Miles said, you know, I'm a man, bro. Not that he said that. I mean, that's fine. But I liked when he said, I can be that. I can give you that. But what I need to know is, can you give me that? I'm not going to say emotional maturity, because Karen is very emotionally mature. She conveys her, you know, her thoughts very well. It's just very difficult. I mean, it's very different from Karen and Amani, because they had both experienced bad relationships prior to getting married. But Amani went in, or I don't know, because maybe it was different. Maybe, you know, with the whole slip up of her knowing who Miles was and then making a judgment based off his social media. But it just seemed like Amani was much more open in every regard, where she was going to be, you know, intimate with this man. Not intimate, but, you know, not like, but intimate with this man. And she was going to be everything with this man until he showed her that she was unable to do that. And I think Karen was the opposite. She wasn't going to be anything with this man, you know, like out of the ordinary, until he showed her that she can do that. You get it? You probably not, because anyway, what I'm saying is Amani was trust first and then break the trust and it's done. Karen was build the trust so you can get the amenities of me. Anyway, I'm gonna take all that out, just none of that. It is from, anyway, moving on. So we see who do we see? Do I want to talk? Bennett's friend was a little bit getting on my nerves, only because he was like, you guys have been playing house. You don't know each other. You don't know each other at all. And I was like, bro, chill out. Don't tell me I've been playing house, okay? And if I am, people get divorced every day, B. It's not like this big, like, I mean, I guess it is this big thing, but like, I wouldn't be the first person to get a divorce, and I won't be the last person to get a divorce. So, you know, even though it is going to be an emotional time if they do, you know, have to get a divorce because things don't work out, it's not as though they're the first person in history to get a divorce, you know. So you may as well just go through it and, you know, see what happens. Anyway, Bennett, or Amelia, that is her name. Amelia was getting a tarot reading. The lady was like, yo, things is gonna be cool, you know, let go of your inhibitions. And then she was about to say something else and it cut off. And I was like, well, there's gotta be manufactured TV drama, because she ain't call her back. And I know if I'm paying for an hour and it's only been 45 minutes, I'm definitely gonna call you back and say, okay, what were you saying? Anyway, moving on. I can see where there could be issues in their relationship, because Amelia, I thought Amelia was joking when she was like, you know, I just thought it'd be cool to be on a TV show. I thought she was joking because, you know, they do have like the sarcastic banter with one another. But she was like, yeah, you know, when they had called me back, and I was like, well, you know, regardless of, you know, who it may be, I'm probably still gonna like them, so whatever, let's just give it a try. And he was like, yeah, that's what I said too. I wasn't trying to fall in love. I don't love you. It's a game. Reality TV. That man was like, I agree with you. And now everything his friend has said is like, see, I told you, y'all been playing house. Y'all been playing house, and look, she talking about she want to be on a TV show regardless of who she. So you telling me if you got paired up with somebody like Luke, you'd be liking him, and y'all would be just, you know, 100%, right? So you telling me Amelia and insert name here would just be happily ever after, huh? That's giving me a little, you making me a little angry. If I was Bennett, I'd be like, yeah, you better hope I see you again, because you're getting on my nerves. When them cameras left, hey, let me talk to you for a second. What do you mean? You wanted to just be, so let me holler at you, because you know I like you. I really like you, and I want you. So we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Let me tell you something. You want to be with me or not? Because I'm about to walk out that door. I'm about to pull a brat immediately. Immediately. Anyway, last and definitely least, Henry and Christina. The biggest disservice that they have done is to me. Or to us, the viewer. We could have had the three couples who we know are going to stay together. But no. Henry and Christina are still on this show. Christina talking to that old man, her friend. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call him an old man. The elderly gentleman, talking to him, talking about how, like, you know, she ain't dumb, she ain't ugly, you know, she ain't needy, like, you know, she don't understand why he don't like her. And, you know, she trying to put emotions in, but he's not giving her emotions. One thing I don't, Henry is giving me a little bit of a Keith vibe. I don't care. Okay, I've gone through this plenty of times. I am not a fan of Keith from Keith and Iris fame. I'm not a fan of Keith. I felt as though Keith was talking to producers and to his mother more about the issues than he was talking to Iris. And I feel as though Henry is doing the same thing. He's talking like, oh yeah, you know, this is this and this is that, but she had told me this and she had told me that. But when y'all together, you be like, yeah, yeah. So they went out to dinner after, you know, they had, and both of, like, the people that they had talked to, their friends, was just, you know, feeding their ego like, oh yeah, you're definitely not the problem. It's the other problem. It's definitely not you. And it's like, okay. But anyway, when they had dinner and he said, I like your writing, and she said, I really appreciate that. That was so sweet. And I was like, girl, are you okay? This woman went into tears. She said, that's really so nice to say. And I didn't know that he was talking about her letter. I thought he was going to say, you know, Christina writes and she showed me some of her writing, or, you know, she wants to be an aspiring author and I've seen some of her writing and I'm like, wow, this is really good. He was talking about that letter she wrote. And I was like, Henry is grasping at straws, but Henry getting on my nerves because he not saying, girl, I'm about to say no on decision day. I just want him to say, yeah, I'm not going this. No. But he's not going to say that. And Christina is like, I think we've seen a new side of one another. I think we just need time. We need counseling. Ma'am, first of all, let me tell you this. 2 things. You have more time than any other couple. That's number 1. Number 2, you could have gotten counseling in the midst of the pandemic virtually with you and Henry, but you didn't do it. Both of you all are getting on my nerves. You've done me a disservice for having me even talk about you, because it should have been Brett and Olivia situation, and I shouldn't have had to talk about you because you already should have gotten a divorce. You see how that works. But anyway, decision day is next week. You know, I guess after that and after the reunion, I will do a, you know, like tea session or whatever. If y'all want me to, you know, just let me know. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here. It's pretty late. So if y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or visit my website. My name is Brielle. I make beats, I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.